Hello team, I hope you are well and have had a brilliant week. I want to talk about something that took me a few years to work out myself around the depth of how important this is, but it's the importance of putting yourself in uncomfortable positions in order to get used to being comfortable with uncomfortable. So the more you remain uncomfortable, the more you get used to dealing with uncomfortable. And you've heard the sayings where you can put a frog and boil them and they won't notice because small increases create a tolerance, and basically they boil themselves as opposed to dropping a frog in hot water and they'll jump straight out. And it's a little bit like us as leaders, that we start to build up our tolerance for the amount of things we have to work with, the amount of different challenges we have to go, the severity of the challenges we have to work with, the severity of the opportunities we have to look or go for. But it's a little bit about conditioning ourselves to know that we're going to feel uncomfortable most of our career. I know that's a horrid thought. I know that, like, oh my God, I don't want to feel uncomfortable all the time. I don't want to feel this anxiousness of clients, money, building, innovating, changing, getting it all together and then having to start again because it's a whole different game when you get to this size, da-da-da-da-da. It is the game that we've chosen, and the idea is, have we accepted the fact that we need to condition ourselves with being in this constant feeling of being uncomfortable? But the funny thing about that is, people who refer to it as being uncomfortable are generally the smaller business owners or people who are less experienced in business. And why is that funny? Because smaller business owners and people who are less experienced generally look at business as something that, well, you do the right things and everything automatically grows. It's just you do this and you get this, and that's not how it works. What you do is a whole lot of the right things, and the things trigger at different times to get you on the track to where you want to go. But it doesn't happen like that. It's ups, downs, it's sideways, it's backways, it's having to take steps back, move steps forwards, take more risk, take less risk, grab more people. It never ends. But as leaders, we have to understand the game, and we have to understand that my job is to get used to being uncomfortable. In fact, that's our way of life now. It's a hard thing to accept, but when you accept that that's the game and that's the role and that's actually your responsibility as a leader, is to get used to being uncomfortable, because that's the state of life that you're going to have being a business owner, then it becomes fun because it's not uncomfortable. It's just dealing with problems that we've never dealt with before. It's just enjoying the process of finding solutions to new problems, because you never have the same problem. The only time you have the same problem means that we haven't systemized the solution, but we know how to deal with it now. Yes, the same problem can occur twice. We just need to put the same solution in and systemize it. But as you evolve and as you get more experienced and as you get more support and as you start enjoying the process of being in a business, you'll look at what used to feel as an uncomfortable, unpredictable life as something you enjoy and you challenge. And yes, a lot of the trigger is once you start making more money, having more resources, having teams around you that also are experienced, you'll start to really enjoy that more. But it is a rite of passage. And for a lot of us that self-fund our businesses, and a lot of us that have had to sort of from our bootstraps pull ourselves through, we've had to self-invest, this is a new experience. So I applaud you for it, because we've all been through it and it's difficult, but it's fun. And it's why we keep doing it. It's why we choose to keep doing it today, tomorrow, and the next day. But enjoy it. As I said, I applaud you. It's the game we're all in together. I hope you've had a great week, but I hope you're proud of yourself, because this is a tough game and we'll keep playing it well. I'll see you next week.